Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3909 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 15 moves to collect 7 yellow candies. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So here we go, we have to figure this out, and I can tell it's going to be tricky because I've had a lot of requests for this particular level very recently. I need keys. In order to open things up, I need to get those keys, I think. But where are my yellows going to come from? Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unfortunately, look at these candy cane fences. So we've got candy cane fences, licorice locks, licorice swirls, sugar chests, all of these problematic things. But look what else is in these sugar chests. Some color bombs. So if I can get some things open here, then maybe I can use the color bombs to get the work done. It is so tough to do. How do I even reach down here with specials in a limited number of moves I have? This one is going to be rough. Okay, I'm going to drop the wrapped candy down onto the base here. If I can set it off where I need to set it off, that would be great. But look what's going to happen. It's going to be set off here. That's not going to work for me. I don't want it to be used up. I'm going to get rid of that green. I have to be paying attention to all of the different opportunities I have on the board. Now, doing this isn't going to help much. It's not going to collect any keys. Making this striped candy may or may not help, but it's going to elevate this and take it out of this area. I don't think making a stripe is going to help. Maybe making a wrapped here will help. Let's go ahead and see about this, but it's dangerous waters. Anything can happen now. Oh, wouldn't I love a wrapped combo? I really, really would. So few moves left, though. I have to kind of hold out now and wait for this excellent opportunity to show up, and it's hard to do because everything is so volatile. Here we go. We're going to go wrapped, and see at least how much progress we can make here. Wow. This is not listed as a hard level. Did anyone else notice that? We have so few moves, and there's so much work to be done. We have to collect all of those keys, and then activate all of these lucky candies of varying colors, and then collect them. So I can see that what's going to happen is I am going to need to focus on those keys, and I'm going to have to consider very carefully each and every move I take. Does it get me to open those keys? That is crucial to this board, and it has to be done quickly. So it's going to need some luck. Now, I can take a lucky board and ruin it by playing poorly, so it's not only going to require luck. I need a lot of luck on this board. Definitely, it's not anywhere near a normal level. This is, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll win next time, and I'll reevaluate my stance here. But this looks like a really tough level, possibly even nightmarishly hard. So I'm going to expect it to take a while for me. When I get the luck, that's when I'm going to play extremely carefully and work on getting all of this open. These other things like the color bombs, wonderful if they help me, but this is the mission, and I have to always concentrate on that. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I will have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. So if I start learning things like pitfalls to avoid or new strategies, I'll definitely come back on the microphone, and then, of course, hopefully I'll be back on soon with a win. So now what do I do with this mess? Oh, and by the way, I did check, and we used to have considerably more moves than this. So what they've done is they've kept it at a normal rating, even though they've made it much more difficult for us. I could take some of these color bombs and make a combo, and that is interesting to me. But I have 2 moves left, and if I do this, it's going to take out all of the other color bombs, right? I don't get to keep these other combos. I don't have 2 combos here. And not only do I not have these activated, I still have this one wrapped up in licorice. So I'm going to do something a bit more volatile and kind of, it's my Hail Mary. I'm going to scoot this along to put this wrapped candy over here, kind of out of the way. And then I'm going to use this, which will trigger these 2, which will take out colors automatically. And I'm hoping one of those colors is purple, but not likely because I don't have a lot of purple on the board. And if it takes out 2 at the same time, it's probably only going to take out 1 color, because this one is going to go for the most prevalent color, and this one is going to go for the most prevalent color at the very same time. So they're both going to choose what is most prevalent. But that will drop this down, and I think it'll put the color bombs next to each other. So I'm going to get a little bump before I do the color bomb combo. Is this going to allow me to win the game? I highly doubt it. But it was the best shot I had at this. Yeah, so this is still stuck. Got a little extra effort done here. But unfortunately still fell a bit short. Although only 2 left, and this is within the first 5 tries, so I feel like I'm making a bit of progress. I'm focusing on the right things. Now I think I had a considerable amount of luck on that board, but now I know that because these are multiple layers, some of my luck has to be that maybe these colors are more matching than they were in my particular event. Maybe if I had more of the same color, then things could have opened up by some of those earlier color bombs. Also, I would really love to experiment trying to get a color bomb combo that then sets off another color bomb combo. It's tough because of the way the sugar chests are layered, but I'm still hopeful. So that's my next bit of learning in my curve. I'm going to put the microphone back off, but I will come back on when I have something else important. Okay, so I have a fairly decent shot here of getting things done. I can get 5 of the yellow I need just by this, and then I've got some things aimed here, plus of course this. I don't know if we're going to hit it in time to get it all collected, but now I've got a few more moves to try to get a stripe here. And while I do this, while I look for the best moves, I'm going to be deliberating whether or not I should just use a lolly hammer at the very end to take care of this if I can't do it any other way. Oh, look at this. I've got wonderful things, but this really does not help me unless I can match it up with a stripe that works well, because I don't have yellow. And if I do it with a wrapped, the wrapped isn't enough to catch, and this isn't moved over. So many difficulties here. Oh, and then look at this. So here's what I've got, the situation where I can set this off, but I know that this is going to go horizontally, not vertically. I can't reach yellow. even if I blow this up somehow, even if I had a way to blow this up, it's not going to hit yellow because it takes out the most prevalent color. There's no chance yellow is going to be the most prevalent color here. And so guess what? I think my decision is going to be to use a... It is. Do you know what? Because on this particular account, I only have 2 lives left. So if I want to get this out quickly to show people how to beat this level, I've shown you as much as I can trying to use the color bombs to open up this row as quickly as possible and get the layers down to 1, and then using the color bomb combos and really paying attention. And then sometimes it's just, you know, a booster that's going to help us clear out the very last bit. I could see that there was no possible way for me to get this by a move. So I'm going to go ahead and make that choice. Can this be done without boosters? Sure. This took me in total between 15 and 20 tries. I could try 200 tries and probably get to the point where I would be able to do it, or maybe even just the next try. It's impossible to tell from this vantage point, so I decided to do the choice that would get me done right now. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. I wish you the best of luck, and as always, thank you so much for watching.